Hey everybody, welcome back. Sorry about that last video. I think I'm gonna just go ahead and take that down um, because I was pretty annoyed with the feedback because I figured out what the issue was last time. Because like right now I'm not hearing it, so um, I'll take the other one down. But today we're gonna be looking into the next 7 days. I think that that is going to be very interesting, considering that we are in the pre-shadow phase of the Mercury retrograde, and a lot of us have been going through it. Okay, like going through it to the point where like communication in general just has not been the best, and people have just been rude and all kinds of stuff. Hey, good morning. How you doing? How are you doing? Okay, welcome. But yeah, I'm so sorry about that last video, guys. I'm gonna redo it probably when I get home today because I have to go to work later on. Oh shit, we didn't get started. We didn't officially get started, but we got the King of Swords here, and so it's gonna be a pretty decent read about the next 7 days. And I do feel like this kind of fits the energy of the weekend in the first place because people have not been nice this week. And I'm just like, look, I'm just here. I'm trying to be of service. And you guys are making things way more difficult than they need to be. So we're going to be looking at general messages and also what to expect with regard to like love and romance and things of that nature. But yeah, this card is very fitting for what's been going on this week. So hopefully it does get better by signs. If you guys are wondering which astrological system I follow, I personally follow the true sidereal, but I don't think that everybody understands the sign Ophiuchus. I have absolutely no Ophiuchus placements at all. Like I have absolutely none, but I still include it because it is a constellation and it is in the exact place where it needs to be during someone's birth. You know what I mean? So with tropical in my opinion moves way too fast. It's not as accurate, but it is great with depicting events and knowing when to harvest, when to sow seeds, when to reap whatever you're trying to obtain. um, and that's pretty much what we follow on the Western Hemisphere. And also, I have a really, really good friend in Africa that also follows Western astrology as well. So it is what it is. Let's go ahead and get started with Cancer. Oh, I really did have it like that. Okay. All right, Cancer, the next 7 days for you. Since we are in Kansas season, Kansas Center. Okay. If anybody's in Kansas, shout out to you. First card out is Eight of Swords. Can't talk this morning. We have the Nine of Wands. And we have the Magician, the Empress. Bottom of the deck here is the Three of Cups. Okay. So something that you guys have been not really paying attention to for the sake of protecting yourself, I do feel like it will be coming to the forefront and it will be unavoidable. This is because you're supposed to be alchemizing and turning something that is not necessarily favorable into something prosperous. Like this is supposed to be a week of you planning for your future in some way, shape, or form. Um, I do feel like you'll have a lot of things to celebrate post this period, um, because you're not really trying to see or take on more responsibilities. That's what I'm seeing here. You're not really trying to take on any more responsibilities because it's like, oh my God, like I already do so much. I already have this going on. I have these people in my ear, and you're just kind of like wanting a little bit of a break. Yeah, I get it. I mean, who doesn't? But I do feel like spirit is wanting you to just open your eyes a little bit so that way you can like properly plan and alchemize right now. This is the alchemization period for you. And I also feel like if you are someone who is trying to manifest a family or someone that you could start a family with, that actually can happen. I do see that you and someone else will remove all of your fears surrounding parenthood and choose to go forward with that together. And it will be a very beautiful thing that you guys end up doing. Even if you guys don't like plan to conceive this month per se, I do feel like eventually y'all will cross that threshold and not be afraid of what it brings because I know, you know, birth rates are down. I think that is the most hilarious thing in the world right now because, you know, men are really starting to understand that without us there would be no you. Without women there would truly be no you because if you look at it at one point in time, women we produced asexually. We did not need to have a man to do anything, okay? We did not need them. So they are a mutation. They're a mutation from us. Like everything was once female. What is the oldest element in the universe? Water, the oldest. So I do feel like you're finding somebody that is mature enough to actually take on the responsibilities of being a parent. I'm also seeing like long-term wealth, creating a legacy here. But it's definitely in the beginning stages. So you could be someone that is just now becoming okay with the idea of a family, or you could have just gotten married, or you literally could have just found somebody that you could see yourself with long term and wanting to continue your legacy that way. Okay. Oh, see, transmute. Oh, here goes the word transmute. And we have affluence. I was literally just talking about creating a legacy. Okay. Definitely focusing on your future. Oh, we have home, yes. And then with you being Cancer, this is fourth house energy, even though this is the 10th card. Um, the the fourth house and the 10th house represents the mother and father. So you're definitely balanced in that right now. So if you are finding somebody that you love right now, or someone has expressed their love for you and you move forward with it, there are blessings that come with that. Just like there are blessings that come with having children as well. But people don't see that, and especially now because, you know, they're making things so hard. Everything is high, groceries, car notes, rent, like you name it, everything has just significantly gone up and it's hard to keep up. And then to bring a child into it. And, you know, my crazy ass, I have four that I'm raising by myself. But hey, like I said, babies bring blessings and that's how you live forever. So I don't regret it. I don't regret a damn thing. All right. And then we have guides. Okay. And then look at that. Waves of the water. What was I talking about earlier? The oldest element. So you're realizing your importance in several situations. And it's not due to the fact that there's like a hyper, like, sense of like, what you want to call it? Like overinflated ideas of yourself. This is you literally accepting who you are and being who you are, being true to you. Bottom of the deck of this one is time. I love it. Um, you're not in a rush. And I feel like that's a great thing because you are somebody that cannot be easily swayed, especially with you being a cardinal sign. Like, there's no way for you to be swayed that easily by anything. And you take your time. You don't let anybody get in your head. You know what you want to do, what you want to start, how you want to show up. Because the next 7 days is all about you taking initiative in your life in a different way. Okay. All right, and then we're going to get one love card, and then we're going to move on to Leo. Okay, we got calling in your soulmate, and bottom of the deck we have let go of control issues. So yeah, definitely release those fears you have surrounding like love, relationships, and family things. I do feel like you will be pleasantly surprised with this person, especially if you so happen to end up marrying them. It's going to be pretty decent, marriage. It's going to be pretty decent. Alrighty, moving on to a Leo. All right, Leo, next 7 days for you. All right, we got the Fool. We have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Six of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck here is the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so y'all are putting in work these next 7 days. I do feel like it's surrounding your stability. And also, there's going to be a situation with like some siblings that come up. So either like y'all are going to be spending more time with your siblings and loved ones. Y'all are going to be having so much fun. And I do feel like you're going to take more of a break so that way you can actually enjoy. Sorry, that's my little baby. So y'all can take more time out to enjoy the fruits of your labor, because I do see that y'all have been grinding, working. And it's because you guys are really trying to make sure that you are enjoying yourself, enjoying life, enjoying the blessings that you have obtained thus far. I do see that over the next 7 days, you will experience some people being very generous to you, a lot of kindness. And this is great during this time because the Mercury pre-shadow phase has been so hectic and so rude. This has been a very rude time, okay? But yeah, I do see like a lot of gracious activity here for you. I'm also seeing that you're also going to be really, really solid financially. Like there's not going to be any discrepancies or anything that goes wrong with your finances over the next 7 days. In fact, you're actually building on your wealth over the next 7 days, or planning to, because I feel like you are going to come into some sort of idea that's going to do extremely well down the line. I don't know what it is. I have no clue what it is, but it's going to go pretty darn well. Yeah, so I'm also seeing gift giving. I don't know if it's going to be you to someone else or someone to you, but I do feel like this is a love language that you and this person kind of like, y'all kind of agree with that. That's the same love language that y'all share. Um, This person is full of pleasant surprises, good surprises. So be prepared for that. You're going to have so much fun. So all the work that you do is not going to be in vain with this person. All right, we have water. Okay, so this is also another symbol for pregnancy as well. So if you're not planning to get pregnant, you better watch out, because I do feel like there is a chance for a child to come through you soon. We have knowledge. Okay, we have spiritual cleansing here. Okay, veiled. Yeah, those are those pleasant surprises there. Divine feminine. Bottom of the deck is trust. Okay, so I do feel like you and this person, especially if this is something that is newly developed, y'all can trust each other. Okay, I do feel like this is a pretty powerful pairing. I know this is not supposed to be a love reading. It's supposed to be a nice little general, but I do feel like this is going to be a very powerful pairing. I do recommend that y'all both do some sort of cleanse on yourself, even if it's like with a chime, to cleanse your auric field, especially around here, because somebody thinks too much. Somebody is just always overthinking, and they need to stop it. Otherwise, it's going to be a very stressful period in the beginning, and then y'all are going to have to like learn how to like speak to each other to calm each other down eventually. So I do feel like you're also going to be discovering more things about yourself, more things about this other person, and more things about life in general, because you're not really too focused on something specifically, but you will start to hone in on something specifically. And the energy is changing too. Energy is changing. So whoever's watching this, be prepared for some pretty dope surprises. Yeah. Moving on. Let's get the next deck. Oh, we have passion. Oh, yeah, that's part of the surprise. And then we have retreat. Here you're gonna be with somebody. I don't know what y'all gonna be doing, but it's gonna be really, really nice and much needed for both of y'all. Really take your time with this and really enjoy being with this person, because I do see that this is gonna be a pretty interesting relationship with this person. If you already are with them, I'm telling you, like all that energy that I'm talking about right now is going to pick up. Is going to pick up. Okay. But yeah, a lots of coming together. Definitely do a spiritual cleanse on yourself and encourage your other person to do some sort of cleanse, even if it's just meditation or eating good food, listening to uplifting music, a little chime to reset the energy, or an actual spiritual bath. Please get to it, because there's something that needs to be washed off within this next 7 days. Okay. Wash it off, get it out, so that way y'all can start fresh, start anew, and not have like any mental clutter as you guys proceed. All right, moving on. All right, Virgo. The next 7 days for you guys. All right, we got the Four of Swords. That is so fitting for one of my friends. We got the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Page of Pentacles, like I said. 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so everything is going to be all right, guys. You have the 10 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I feel like y'all are just so sick of shit right now. Y'all are so tired. Y'all are over having to put up with so many minuscule things that don't make any sense to you. You're like, oh my God, all I'm trying to do is enjoy stuff. I'm not trying to overthink. I'm not trying to overwork, but will I work? Absolutely. Your money might be in a space where it is growing right now. So today it could look really, really bad. I'm not even kidding. But y'all's definition of broke is not broke for real. It's not. Never has been, never will be. So y'all got something saved in the bank, but you're like, I'm not touching it. I'm not touching it. I want to be able to bask in what I work for and keep it at that. Okay. So I'm also seeing that there's going to be a new financial opportunity for you. There might literally be, quite literally, two different opportunities that arise for you guys, for y'all to take advantage of. It will actually yield some really, really good results, because I feel like right now you're in the brunt or the heart of an issue that needs to be sorted out. It will sort itself out. Okay. You don't have to do anything. I feel like you are doing exactly what you need to do. Excuse me. I'm so sorry, y'all. Don't judge me, okay? But yeah, y'all are like in the heart of the matter right now. It is going to clear up on its own, and you are also going to come out with like more opportunities, more blessings. Um And the blessings will actually be added to your overall wealth. Your overall wealth. That's what's most important right now. Because I do feel like, yes, you guys are aiming to become rich, but wealth is most important, especially if you're someone that is a parent. If you're a parent and you're like, nah, I got to make sure not only am I okay, but my future generation or generations are okay. Um, like, I'm not seeing there's too much focus around relationships right now for you anyway. So the next 7 days, you're going to be pretty much focused on how to like handle the new energies that are that you're being faced with right now, and that's okay. That is okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. All right, we have air. We have talisman. We have boundaries. And we have psychic. Yeah. Y'all are on one with the psychic stuff too. Meditate. Yeah, y'all are really on a whole other level with your psychic energy, Virgo. Um, I do feel like y'all could literally do any kind of ritual y'all want right now because this is kind of sort of y'all season with y'all being a mercurial sign. This is y'all season. You know what I mean? So take advantage of this Mercury retrograde because I do feel like you can find a way to reconfigure that energy to give you exactly what you're needing and what you're looking for. Um, because I feel like the boundaries that you're setting for yourself are going to be extremely, extremely important over the next 7 days. Because you're really not in your emotional body right now. You're more so in your like mental and like fifth dimensional like mindset right now. You're not even like really here right now. And I don't think that there are going to be people that actually understand that part of you, understand that side of you. And it's not meant for them to. So don't go around trying to explain yourself to these people because they're not going to be on the same wavelength because your psychic abilities are actually heightened right now because you're going through what you're going through. And it's nothing terrible. It's just something that is getting you prepared for the next phase in your life where you will not have to want for anything else. Okay. So definitely meditate. If you need like to get a piece of jewelry or something that you carry on your person somehow, some way, and like use it as a focal point for like whatever energy you want to channel, whether it's to like get it out or to harness something, definitely get into that because I feel like you're very stressed out and you just want to have a little break. Take your break, please. Do not burn yourself out. All right, I'm going to take a love card and then move on. Okay, so you deserve love because you do. And then we have wedding at the bottom of the deck. You deserve love. You are not meant to be single forever. If you are single, that's not something that I ever see for any Virgo, honestly. I feel like you guys typically do end up in some sort of union, whether it's traditional or not. But love is definitely coming for you guys. I don't think that you've made a choice on who you want right now anyway. So just be patient with yourself and be patient with the person that you might proceed with, okay? Be patient because you're really not even focused on that right now. You're focused on your stability. And I do know that you have, you do have options, but you don't have one that you actually would like to move forward with. So that's what I'm seeing for you guys. I mean, plus the person I think you choose because you are using your psychic abilities is the person that you're actually going to end up with. Okay. All right, moving on to Libra. All right, Libra. Next 7 days for you. All right, we have the Three of Cups. We have the Two of Cups. Okay. We have the Five of Cups, the Emperor. Bottom of the deck here is the Seven of Wands. Okay. I'll tell you one thing. If a Libra want to do something, they gonna fucking do it, okay? They gonna fucking do it. There's no person on this planet that can tell a Libra no, and the Libra gonna listen. Libra ain't listening to your ass, okay? So, Libra, you're avoiding disappointment. You're avoiding the need to have to make a whole other decision outside of what you initially wanted, okay? You are definitely trying to enjoy your life to the fullest, okay? You are not trying to hear any nonsense. You're not trying to hear anything about what you don't want to hear about right now. You're not in the mood. You are not in the mood. You have your eyes set on something, you're going to get it. Point blank and period. So over the next 7 days, you're taking more control over the things that you want to see, the people that you want to see. And you are not really leaving anybody out. You're just more so trying to organize how you want your next set of events to go and who to include. No one's excluded, but there are some people that you want to have closer to you than not, okay? If you are someone who plans on going into business for yourself, or you want to move up in your job, I do see that being something that comes from this, especially if you've recently applied for something. I feel like the energies of this week are actually going to be in agreement with whatever you have going on. So definitely take advantage. Any obstacles that you might see for yourself, I do feel like you are going to get through them with ease. You will be very annoyed though. I know that you'll be very, very annoyed, but at the same time, you'll get through it and you'll become like a lot stronger after this. But I still think that there's some lingering disappointment with something. Like if you've had a disagreement with somebody recently, I do feel like all will be forgiven very soon between both of y'all. All will be forgiven. Okay, we have truth. Okay. We have water. And we have gratitude and karmic path. Okay. And divine feminine. Okay, so this is pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. If you are somebody that does any ritual work, I definitely would recommend that you light a candle, offer some water, do something that will express gratitude to your spirits for keeping certain doors open for you. I do feel like you are in a space where you're transitioning from one phase to another, and you have to keep the lines of communication open. I know that with Libras, y'all tend to be like very tuned in, like your cognitive psychic abilities are very very high, and it's really cool. And y'all typically see things a lot more. Like y'all's abilities are mainly like up here most times. I do feel like there is something that's going to be brought to you that helps you with seeing how to move forward with your life. A truth from somebody that you might have spoken to recently. I just feel like something is going to be revealed, and it will be something that you always needed to hear. Is there something that you have agreed to prior to you incarnating on this planet that will be kind of like realized this week, or you'll become aware of it and then you'll see how to like move forward with it? And with this divine feminine being at the bottom of the deck, I get that you are really coming into like who you are. I do feel like you're about to incorporate more beauty, more feminine things into your life. Just making things look and feel like you know what I mean? Like you want to see more of what you represent around rather than what someone else tells you. Because, like I said at the start of your reading, you can't really tell a Libra what to do. They're going to do whatever the fuck they want to do. All right, we have romantic feelings. Okay, so I do feel like someone is into you and you're into them. And we have let your friends help you. I mean, if you do need somebody to help you get all hooked up or whatever, I mean, why not? Or if you need to like look at things from a different perspective, definitely call on that one friend that you know will give it to you. Okay. Like you want to have somebody that is balanced enough to show you how to navigate through certain romantic situations, not somebody that you're going to have to like shut out and ignore. I don't know why my voice started cracking. Oh my God. Okay. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing. I do feel like feelings are developing between you and somebody else though. All right, moving on to Scorpio. Where are we at? All right, Scorpio, the next 7 days for you. All right, we have Queen of Cups. Stop it right now. We have the Emperor. We have the Six of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Swords. Okay. All right now. So Scorpio, you guys need to be prepared for tons of comfort. I feel like you are someone who has been working towards having that. I feel like a lot of you guys were caught in a period of like Saturnic energy where there was a lot of restrictions, a lot of lessons being learned before being given bigger burdens or bigger things to consider. Um, I do feel like you're also going to receive some help from unexpected sources. Um, and possibly one expected one, especially if you're somebody that has been um, seeking mentorship or will be accepting mentorship from somebody, is going to go really, really well because I'm seeing that a lot of you will become like an overnight success in some way, shape, or form. Like y'all are going to be becoming bosses, being in some sort of managerial position. Y'all are also going to be spending more time with your loved ones, recognizing that there is a soulmate connection as well. Love is definitely in the air here. Um, I feel like while you're growing from an emotional space in your life, you're going to go into a more grounded space in life because I feel like for a little while, ow, for a little while, you were just focused on what made you happy. Focus on what made you happy. And, you know, if you were smiling, everything was okay. But now the mode is shifting. It is shifting to more longevity. It is shifting toward more like genuine financial security and safety with someone that actually loves you, because a Scorpio got a lot of energy, spiritual energy, and people tend to want a piece of it a lot. And even though, you could be a cross watcher watching this right now and it's like, no, I don't feel that way about Scorpio. Yes, you do. Because why are you watching this? Right. So, with that, it's like the people who need to be in your life are finally coming in and they're staying. They are staying and they're not going to abandon you. They're not going to leave. They're not going to push you to the side. They're not going to make you feel, less than what you are, who you are. They know who you are. They see and recognize you. They know your power. You are discovering your power because it can be hard sometimes, especially whenever you have, so many things working against you at one point. But, you know, I feel like you're about to come out like on the very top of your trials and tribulations. And the next 7 days is going to be used to get that all worked out. Because you're gonna have a life of so much ease and you're not really gonna want to leave. You're not gonna want to, not exist in that space or energy. All right, we have boundaries. We have message. Okay. I have two flip over. We have transmute. We have time. Spiritual cleansing. And affluence. What the F did I just say? What did I just say, y'all? Did I not just say that? So some of y'all are really about to become rich. If you are somebody that has been doing like rituals on yourself, like prosperity, quick money, luck, spiritual baths, like definitely stay on top of those. Keep doing them. I would say once a week. That'll be the best. What's up? How are you? So I do feel like it is a good idea for you to, one, be patient with yourself as you are in this period of transition, um, because there's a lot of things shifting in the background. Because I feel like a lot of the stuff that you do is like high magic. You do more so high magic than you do low magic, but I feel like you should like use them in conjunction with each other to really get things going. And sometimes it might require some help. You know what I mean? It might require you to, get help from somebody that you trust, to help you with like getting certain things manifested. Because even though like, yes, I'm a whole entire initiated priestess, right? But I still have my people that I go to whenever I need, to see what am I missing, right? Or get that extra nudge or bring attention to something that, I wasn't aware of before. You know what I mean? But you're not alone anymore, if that's what you were wondering. Okay, let's get a little love card here, because y'all about to be rich, and some of y'all famous too, rich and famous and wealthy. All right, we have playfulness coming out with trust. Okay, so if you do have trust issues, I feel like being playful can actually like lighten up that feeling. Like just be a little more open, just a little more open. And I feel like once you do, you will kind of like start to develop genuine trust for the person that you're into. And bottom of the deck is honeymoon. So if you are in the honeymoon phase with somebody, I do feel like it is genuine. It's not going to be like a rude awakening whenever like reality sets in about you two. It'll still be an enjoyable experience. So I love this reading for you guys. I'm going to go ahead and move on to Sagittarius, because not y'all about to get rich over here or be very financially comfortable. All right, Sag, let's go. Oh, I got 2 cards out the gate. We have the 3 of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords coming out together. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, dang, I can't. Okay, hold on. I have the 8 of Cups, and I also have the 7 of Wands for you guys. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Wands. Okay, y'all not taking no BS right now. I can tell you that right now. So you have some things really turning in your favor. Hold on, let me message her really quick. Okay, so I feel like you are not tolerating anything right now. I feel like you observed something and you're like, I need to remove myself. And this is not coming from a place of like manipulation or malice. This is coming from a standpoint of like, I said what I said, and you are not trying to hear me. I feel like this is somebody that you're talking to that does not want to let go per se. So this could very well be somebody that does not see themselves without you. This could have been a situation where love was involved, but over the next 7 days, you are not. My bad, I got distracted. My bad, y'all. Let me turn this phone over. Um, Okay, don't laugh at me, okay? I have ADHD. No, don't do that. Okay. Alrighty. So, I feel like somebody is just really not wanting to let go. Like you guys are like naturally like really attractive, good looking, except for JT. I don't know what that is. Okay. I don't know how he fit into that collective, but I've really outside of him never really seen an ugly Sagittarius. So um y'all have somebody that's like stuck on you over these next 7 days, and I do feel like you are kind of over it. You just want a little break. You want some time to yourself to collect and gather your thoughts and see how you want to move on with this person, without this person. But knowing y'all choose to just dip first and foremost, right? Y'all dip and then decide that y'all want to come back later after y'all have calmed down, not after they calm down. um I do see that you could be traveling somewhere too to go clear your mind, because there's a lot of stuff going on here, a lot of stories being told here as well. You're not trying to get bogged down with stuff that's really not for you to deal with. Um, but yeah, um, there's a lot of people who just don't want to be without you. Take that however you see fit. I guess, whenever somebody don't know how to move on, that can get a little annoying. I get it. You know what I mean? Y'all just got to do what you got to do. Tell them what's up. And if they're not trying to understand, I mean, you have to remove yourself. I mean, I don't blame y'all. I do not blame y'all at all, because this is becoming somewhat of a burden and an obstacle for you. So if you have somebody that just can't let go, you got to do what you got to do, because I'm not going to be like, oh, well, give them a chance. It does not look like you want to give them a chance right now in this space and time. You just want them to go figure themselves out and get their shit together. That's all that I'm saying. Oh, I got so many cards flipping over. See, I knew I felt that third one. See, oh, look, and safe travel. Y'all going somewhere. Like I said, we have soulmate. So, I mean, you and this person could very well be soulmates. We have nature spirit. So if you are also someone who is into the magical arts, definitely go out in nature, leave an offering. Come on, these damn nails. Past life. Okay, so you're rectifying something from a previous life. It could be a literal previous life before this incarnation, or it could be something that you're rectifying that you did in this lifetime when you were a little younger, but a long time ago. Something's being rectified this week as well. Only you would know what that is. Ugh, water. All right, so definitely go by the ocean. I know that you're a fire sign, but I don't know what they're doing with regard to fire laws or whatever. But if you can go like grill something on the barbecue, do that. You know, you need to be around some elements because I don't know. I feel like there has been like a slight disconnection on your end, and you're not really aware of like how to get that back per se. But that's okay. That's okay. That's why we're here. That's why we're doing like a 7-day reading. Gratitude. And what did I say about fire? So you need to be in nature, guys. Nature, nature, nature. And then we have your guides. And then the water. You get the little water waves there. I don't know, but y'all need a reset and y'all need to get people's like energy out of yours. Like you have too many people. Like I know that y'all are people, persons, whatever, people. Y'all like people. Y'all like to know that people actually like you guys. Y'all like to be in, you know, the vicinity of people. Y'all want to be the it person. But then get upset whenever people think that they can still have you in that capacity because you didn't say anything and then you act funny and then you walk away. It's because you're overstimulated with all these people. You're overstimulated. You do not even want to be around them that much. This is what you need. You know, a quick 1-2 with conversation and then just go about your business. Okay. Oh my God. All right. We have keep an open mind. Bottom of the deck here is religious factors reversed. Okay. You want what you want? Nope. Was you a Sagittarius? My bad. Like, welcome to me, okay? Welcome to how I read. I mean, as long as it's resonating, okay? But keep an open mind and religious factors. So I don't know what is going on between you and someone else, but it could very well be a very big like rift between y'all because you see things one way and they see things another way. Nobody is wrong, but there is no way that y'all can like agree to disagree right now. I feel like you know, it would probably be in your best interest to kind of like open up a little bit. Um but I also feel like, you know, it's also up to this person to keep an open mind as well, because I feel like whenever people are trying to accomplish something because they don't want to compromise anything, that is where there are issues that form, okay? And it is so tiny, like really, really tiny issues that should not even exist. And then it's a big deal because nobody wants to compromise. So, yeah, but I feel like it's gonna calm down. Things are gonna calm down. And y'all gonna talk again and talk about it, talk it through, talk it out. Yeah. Alrighty, moving on to Capricorn. All right, Capricorn. All right. Oh, I just flipped it over. We have the 7 of Cups. And we have the 6 of Swords. The 4 of Wands. The Sun. And bottom of the deck is the King of Wands. Okay. So y'all are looking and feeling good. Y'all got the whole world ahead of you. Y'all got what trips planned. Y'all are going to be spending time with your person. Oh, not you divorced them, girl. Hey, it is what it is, okay? It is what it is. Like, I think divorce is like the best thing that ever happened. Oh my God. Cause me, I like if I don't like who I'm with, if I'm looking at you and I'm like looking in disgust because of who you are and how you treat me, oh, it's done. And I'm a Scorpio. Okay. Well, Western Scorpio. It's done. I'm not even gonna go back on my word. Like, no. Yeah. So congratulations for your divorce. Okay. Because that's what's up. Reclaim your power, because a lot of times when you get into marriages anyway, especially if with when it comes down to men, the men see something in you that they want, and they want to conquer it most times, and almost anything they do for you is something that they are actually doing to you. It's not really ever for you. You know what I mean? Because like whenever they see something that they like in you, they want to just have it for themselves. It's never really about, you know what, I love her. I want to make her happy because I chose to be with her. No, it's like, okay, well, you like to cook, or you can, you can fuck good, you can do this. And I'm just like, well, what's going to happen when all that is gone? Meaning I leave your ass. And for those who are new here, I'm a hot mess, okay? So I will be very outrageous with the things that I say, okay? Y'all gonna have to just love me, okay? Y'all just gonna have to love me because I just tell it like it is. That's just me. But like with men, it's just you just never know. You really gotta like get somebody that knows how to handle a woman's energy, because we're not really meant to be controlled. We're really meant to be worshiped by these idiots. But what they want to do is take control because they're mad that we can do what they can't do. No, y'all are a mutation, and y'all are here to protect us and help us populate now, because there was a de-evolution, if that's a word, when it came down to women, because now we actually need men to procreate. At one point we didn't need that, but now we do. But we're here anyway. Now back to wonderful Capricorn. Y'all are going to be going away with someone that you love. Y'all are planning something. Excuse me. Y'all are planning something for just y'all to enjoy. I feel like y'all are so in love. Someone loves you very much. And I also feel like you guys are, you know, just trying to see what else can be done to solidify your connection or your marriage or your engagement, because I don't feel like y'all are single. I don't get single energy here at all. But if you are single, I do feel like you will be going somewhere by yourself, doing something by and for yourself, only for you to enjoy. And you might actually end up meeting somebody while you do that. So if you like you have like developed like a new hobby or something, I feel like you'll meet a like-minded person there. We have death. All right, affluence. Nice. The full moon, which is coming up in 2 days. So keep an eye on that. I also have a full moon group ritual if you would like to participate. So go on my Instagram. I have all the little details there. Usually in my pick a cards, they will all be listed there. And please forgive me. I had the dates wrong for a long time. Oh my God. I was so sleepy one day. I have the correct dates now. Okay. So please don't judge me. All right. We have a home, and bottom of the deck is jealousy. Ooh. Okay. Now, y'all didn't tell me I had a hating ass bitch. Okay. Y'all did not tell me that. Y'all did not tell me that. Y'all did not tell me that. Somebody is on the outside looking in, and they want what you have clearly. Because you looking good, your person looking good. Everything about your life is starting to look good right now. Like you are exactly what somebody, either wants to be or wants to have. Someone is in an energy of not really accepting their own reality. And so what they're doing with you is creating these ideations about, where they think you should be. So watch out for who you are conversing with. Watch out for who you're inviting into your home. Watch out for who your person is inviting into your home, their home. If y'all live together, y'all just put it wherever y'all are. Because there are going to be some emotions that come out during the full moon. It's going to be a kind of an awkward day because it's going to be a full moon that also starts with Mercury going into retrograde at that time. So things are going to be a little wonky, on the 29th. Okay. So I do feel like this is something that you can definitely weather. You will not succumb to anything, especially with this person who just don't know who the fuck they are. They're gonna be obsolete soon. You not even have to worry about them. Your home life is going to be just fine. Just be mindful of who you are talking to and sharing your business with. That's the only warning that I'm seeing here, because you're in the middle of transitioning into a different, space altogether. Oh, okay. Oh, we got deception. Holy moly. And we have keep an open mind coming out with deception. Bottom of the deck, you have romantic feelings. Somebody wants your person. That's what that is. Somebody wants your person. So make sure that you watching out for your friends, the people that you call your friends, okay? People that like make it super important for them to be involved in whatever dealings. If you don't invite them, don't let them invite themselves, because I feel like this person is like scoping and trying to figure out like where they can possibly get in to get closer to you and whoever you might be dating. So yeah. Because that keep an open mind is what kind of like made me tilt my head a little bit, because it's like you got deception right here and keep an open mind. It's somebody that you know for sure. You see that? It's definitely somebody that you know. So, all right, Capricorn, don't be knocking people's heads off once you find out who it is. Yeah, I don't like that. I do not like that. Good luck. All right, moving on. All right, Aquarius. Oh, I'm sorry. All right, we have the Seven of Swords for Aquarius starting out. That does not surprise me. You got the Hierophant. Oh, I'm going to slap down. We got the Five of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Swords. Okay. So this is giving me, over the next 7 days, that there's going to be somewhat of a rude awakening. So I feel like Mercury retrograde is going to hit you guys pretty hard. I'm so sorry. Definitely keep certain struggles to yourself. Do not tell people anything. Don't divulge too much, because I feel like if you do, I feel like people are going to judge you more than actually offer help, because that's literally what I'm picking up on. Like, they're going to judge you before offering any sort of help. Like, you're going to have to figure something out on your own, because these people are going to leave you to it. Okay. So this is a strength building process. This is a patience building process for you too. I do feel like you are going to be extremely annoyed with what goes on over the next 7 days. And you're going to be forced to kind of like move in silence. Um, I don't see that you'll be very loud over the next 7 days. You will be like very calculated though, very calculated and very, hey, what's up? Like you'll be very calculated and you'll also be extremely, like just utilizing your own intuition over this period because you're not really in the mood for anyone's BS. You're not in the mood for, having somebody judge your situation because you don't have the time for it. You really don't. Especially if you're planning to like move forward with somewhere, or you're just like moving on from a discussion that you might have had with somebody that was not like very fun to deal with. Um, I just feel like you have to be patient with yourself over these next 7 days, unfortunately. And don't tell everybody anything. Don't tell nobody nothing. All right, we have growth. Yeah, so you're in like a cocoon right now. We have message. All right, we have home. Full moon coming up. And jealousy. Okay. So you might have actually recently hit a period where there was a lot of beautiful things happening. And now it's time for all that stuff to kind of contract. Things are contracting right now because whenever you elevate, I feel like people notice it because you have some people in your business. Like people are in your business somehow, some way, because I feel like y'all are kind of on the popular side, right? Where there's like blatant popularity or people just know you, right? Um, People want to know what you're doing. And then in turn, once they see how well something's going for you, like jealousy starts to develop in their hearts. So, okay, that kind of makes sense as to why in the tarot it says don't tell people stuff. Because you're still growing. You're literally still growing energetically. Whatever you are calling in when you're sleeping, that is what's about to become part of your reality because you do a lot of work on the other side whenever you're like resting. Um, that's just what you do. Like y'all are travelers, like y'all travel to wherever the hell y'all need to go to make sure that what you see down here is actually part of your reality. Because you're like, I'm not about to sit up here and settle for less. I'm not settling for anything here. And, you're making damn sure you don't because it's not happening. But you do have jealous bitches, and you're going to have to find a way to make sure that your moves are being kept to you. Okay. Because fuck them. Okay. All right. We have let go of control issues. Bottom of the deck is reconciliation. So, okay, that kind of ties in with how y'all typically handle y'all's relationships. Because y'all don't like to be wrong. Y'all hate being wrong. Like, it could be the simplest thing. You could be like, well, I think the back of this card is really yellow. And then someone's like, no, I think it's red. And you're like, it's yellow, bitch. Like, y'all don't like being wrong. I do feel like if you just like pump the brakes a little bit and like ease up on whoever it is that you're romantically connected with right now, things will be a-okay. Things will be so perfect and so pretty and so shiny, but it won't be a show. It'll actually be like genuinely okay. So if you broke up with somebody or put them on the back burner, I do feel like you will be picking them back up. And as I said, it will be you picking them back up and not the other way around. Okay. Like, don't be too difficult with this person because I feel like this is going to be something very healthy and fun, very fun for you. Okay. All right. Moving on. All right, we got Pisces. All right, next 7 days for Pisces. We have the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Five of Cups coming out with the Moon reversed. We have the Two of Pentacles. Excuse me, sorry. Temperance. And oh my God, not the Three of Swords, bro. What y'all going through? What the flip are y'all going through right now? Oh my God. Okay, so you could be feeling like your love life is just really in shambles over the next 7 days. I mean, it could be that some of y'all probably have not been getting any recently. I'm so sorry, okay? Because I know how Pisceans are. Y'all like to make sure y'all getting it in somewhere, okay? I also feel like you're stuck. I feel like you're trying to release something. You're trying to release a feeling or a thought because you probably have been having things replay in your mind. You know what I mean? And, this is a card that represents Pisces in the first place. And with it being reversed, you're not feeling like yourself. You're not feeling like yourself at all. And, things are okay, but there's just something going on deep down that you're just like really not liking. You're hating it. And I don't want to say it's a heartbreak that I'm seeing here. It's just something not working out the way that you wanted it to. And you're really feeling it over the next 7 days. I don't know. I don't know, guys. All right, you have good fortune coming in. Healer. All right. Home. Okay, home has been stalking just about all of the signs, okay? We have divine masculine and boundaries. Okay, so maybe you had to set boundaries with somebody that you didn't really want to have to do that with. Because you do have some really awesome things coming in for yourself. You should be very proud of yourself first and foremost. I feel like, oh, and she just like kicked the shit out of my back right now. I feel like you are on your way to really beautiful changes, but this clearing out probably has not been the easiest for you. I do feel like you could be working on healing, strengthening your divine masculine energy, and trying to figure out what is the best course of action for yourself without giving too much. So if someone comes up to you and asks you for some sort of assistance, don't automatically say yes. Do not say yes automatically, because you really need to like preserve your energy over these next few days, because it's not going to be easy. And I do feel like since you do want to help and you also serve as a form of healer in some way, shape, or form, people are going to want a piece of whatever it is that you're offering. So don't offer anything else, just stay to you. Stay to you right now. And I'm also getting a random message about y'all actually remaining in your house. Don't go out this week. Do not go out this week. All right. You deserve love because you do. Okay. Bottom of the deck is express your love. Aw. So if you are in love with somebody, definitely tell them. Okay. Especially if you're a guy. If you're a girl, don't say shit. No. Because we already know how that shit goes. So if you're a guy and you're in love, definitely tell the person that you're in love with that you love them, okay? But if you're a female, don't say anything. There's a reason for that, because if you say that you love them and they're not a Pisces man, they're going to be like, what are you talking about? We already know that game. Don't do that, okay? Because that's going to give them validation, and then you're going to be the one looking like, well, I was just telling you how I feel. Come on now. Don't do that. Okay, so if you're the Pisces woman in love, keep it to yourself. Express it in a different way, though. Don't verbalize it. Just be like, oh, do something that they like, or whatever. Cook a little something that you haven't cooked in a while, or something. Do some shit like that. Don't say it, because if they're not a Pisces man, they're not going to be receptive to it until they're ready to receive that. Okay, so just letting y'all know. Okay. Do what you will. I'm just trying to help you out so you don't, look desperate to somebody. All right, moving on to Aries. These morning allergies are kicking my ass. Oh my God, Aries, y'all ready? Messages for Aries over the next 7 days. All right, we have the Six of Swords, the Eight of Wands, Page of Swords, Two of Swords, and bottom of the deck here we have the Ten of Wands. Okay, so y'all are really kind of going through it already. I don't think y'all know where y'all are going, like in any way, shape, or form. I don't feel like y'all are really seeing the next steps. Y'all are not seeing what to do next for you, for anybody else. You're just like, I do feel like you're in communication and you're like receptive to learning the things that you want to learn about, but the things that are actually important for you to learn, you're not listening. You're not listening at all. So over the next 7 days, you are going to have a difficult time because you are refusing to listen. You're supposed to be graduating from one phase to another, and you're not doing it. You're not doing it because you're being stubborn, and you're just clearly like, la, 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 la. I don't see nothing. I don't hear nothing. I don't want to, like, shut up. Like, that's what I'm getting. But you have people that are here that's trying to help you. It may not be welcomed, but I feel like you should like be a sponge during this next week. Be a sponge. You don't have to accept it right out the gate, okay? You don't gotta like accept whatever it is that people are saying immediately, but definitely like have it in your back pocket at least, because I feel like it will be useful like kind of soon. I feel like you're upset that you might have to start over with something or start from scratch in a whole other area that you were not anticipating initially. And you just were not trying to do that. I feel like maybe you got yourself in a situation and it's hard to get out of it. Who knows? But use this week to figure out how you're going to proceed. Okay, safe travel. Okay, so you are going somewhere, driving somewhere, because we also got that coming out on top of the Six of Swords. So we have air coming out with meditate. Stormy. Okay. What was I just talking about? Like, what y'all got going on? You have spiritual cleansing. So if you got yourself into some shit, you're going to need to definitely take care of that. So trust. I feel like y'all got yourself into some deep shit. Whatever that could be, I hope that it is not going to be too bad to the point where it affects your life for a long period of time. Excuse me. Y'all need to do a lot of clearing, because whatever you got yourself into, it is not going to be easy to get out of, and you're just going to literally have to weather the storm. You're going to have to like hunker down and find a way to like accept what might have just happened. If you are somebody that tends to run from difficult situations, you will not be able to run from this one. Okay. So take your running shoes off and you better handle this, because I don't know what's going on, but I don't like what I'm seeing for you right now. And I do wish you the best in working that out. Let's get you a love card, because I saw absolutely no romance. I feel like y'all might have gotten caught up in something. Don't be mad at me throwing cards at me, Aries. Okay? Don't be mad at me. We got children. Bottom of the deck is religious factors reversed. Aries. Did you knock somebody up that you didn't want to get knocked up? Or did you get knocked up by somebody you were trying to keep? It's a situation here. I'm not trying to get into nobody's business, but if it's something related to that, y'all need to discuss and handle it, because I would hate for you to have an experience that is supposed to be beautiful, a beautiful experience, turn into something that is a complete mess. Okay. So just do what you need to do, talk about it, talk it through, and y'all get it together, because if this situation does involve children in some way, shape, or form, people are going to have to be, on the same page and have an understanding. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that because that got really heavy. So I'm moving on to Taurus. All right, Taurus, let's go ahead and cleanse. Hold up 1 second, because I only got my t-shirt on and I have no bottoms on, so I got to scoot over. Hold up. Gotta cleanse this shit. I don't like that. Aries, y'all made my stuff too fucking heavy. All this nonsense y'all bringing into my shit. One more time. Fucking Aries. All right. Moving on to Taurus. Oh. Boom. Okay. Y'all got two cards that came out. We got the Queen of Cups coming out with the Six of Cups. We have the Six of Swords. We have the Seven of Swords. Four of Swords. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Pentacles. Okay. All right, Taurus. Okay. So I'm getting that you're kind of making a situation appear to be worse than what it is, because you're really trying to master this space in your life right now, which is completely normal. Like, I feel like this is a time where you have to freak out before you find the solution, and you are totally allowed to do that. Like, get all of it out before you can calm down enough to make a game plan. I feel like you are finding new ways to be kind and gentle to yourself. You're also not divulging too much information to people. You're also getting more rest, which is great. You're putting situations to rest that's not going to serve you. And with regard to financial changes, that is going to calm down very soon. It's going to calm down for you because I just feel like you have to make some sort of arrangement or agreement to get certain things freed up. Especially if you've been doing a lot of things on your own in the first place. So I feel like you got yourself out of a lot of like crazy situations in your lifetime, and where you are now is somewhere where you should actually be happy, but you're freaking out before some sort of breakthrough, which is flipping normal. It is so normal. So just continue being kind to yourself. I feel like you're doing really, really good. You're doing extremely good with that. So yeah, like you're just taking care of you over the next 7 days. Divinity, connecting to your divinity. Yes. All right, we have healer. I mean, and with you guys being the opposite or the sister sign of Scorpio, yeah, y'all have some pretty dope healing abilities as well. Because your energy is like lighter, it's more palatable than Scorpio's energies. And I'm saying because I am a Scorpio, like our energy is not always palatable most times. But with Taurian healing energy and healing capabilities, it is more palatable because y'all know how to like come from a more grounded perspective most times. And y'all make things more beautiful. You know what I mean? All right, and we have talisman for you guys. And transformation. Okay. Sister sign showing up for y'all. And courage. So yeah, over the next 7 days, like things are looking pretty good. It's just you're taking care of yourself in a different way now. And you're allowing yourself to kind of like be in a space of openness and gratitude and accepting certain changes, especially with regard to your stability. So if you are trying to find a way to make more money, I feel like you're going to find it and find it very fast. Don't act on anything on the next 7 days. Just keep planning and then slowly work your way into actually like making your plans become reality because it's going to be pretty damn big. And these are divine downloads that you're getting mentally. So, I mean, spiritually and mentally, my bad. Um, Nothing that you think about this week is for nothing. Like, it's for a reason. So take it seriously, write it down, save it for later. It's gonna make sense when it's supposed to make sense. Soulmates. Bottom of the deck is playfulness. So I feel like you guys are in communication with someone that is a soulmate romantically, because I save these specifically for romance. I don't do the whole, oh, your soulmate could be this and that. No, these are romance angels. I make sure that these are about romance, about somebody that you're into. So I do feel like the person that is in your energy field right now is an actual soulmate. So this is somebody that is meant to be on the journey in some shape, form, or capacity. Thing I like about soulmates is that they can stay with you forever. They can be with you for a window of time. I do not subscribe to that whole twin flame thing. Those who do, I'm not gonna go into it. I'm not gonna disrespect your, belief system with regard to that. But your soulmates, I feel, are more important than finding a twin flame because your twin flame most times don't even incarnate with you. They stay on the other side helping you. So, twin flame, in my opinion, that's like your spiritual spouse, somebody that, somebody that stayed behind to rectify while you're here doing whatever. Or welcome. Welcome, welcome. I'm about to wrap up with Gemini in a little bit. I started with Cancer, but yes, absolutely welcome. I'm gonna try to do these more frequently. I just got a better internet service because before, oh my God, it was so bad. I was even having my hoodoo courses like through like private lives for the people that subscribe to that, and I could not do the class. Like the internet just kept breaking up. So now that I have something better, I can do these more frequently. So, well, welcome. I'm glad to have you here. But but yeah, like I feel like your twin flame did not necessarily incarnate with you. Okay. Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm cracking up. Yeah, and I should have known that. Isn't no, that's not your email. But yes, welcome, welcome. But yeah, y'all, I do feel like Taurus, y'all do have some pretty beautiful things lined up. Just don't act on anything for a few days. Um, and that whole soulmate thing, soulmates, yes, twin flames, no, because this is not. Oh, okay. Okay, well, I love it. Thank you for watching. But no, like twin flame, that shit. I mean, it's a cute idea, it's very cute. Like it was very enticing when I first learned about it, but then I was like, I don't resonate with that. I don't think that there's just like one person for me forever. I mean, you can make that agreement, but you still have other soulmates that are here for other purposes. You know what I mean? It's like lifelong friends, or if you do so happen to find someone that you want to marry, that is a soulmate too. Your parent can be your soulmate. You're stuck with them, right? So, you just gotta really think about these things, because twin flames, there's no guarantee that you will be in the face or presence of your twin flame in the first place. And you are not born with half a soul. You are not split. You are already whole. So it is what it is. All right. Well, moving on to Gemini. All right, Gemini. Next 7 days for you, we got Page of Pentacles. We have the Five of Wands. Okay. We have the Four of Pentacles. The Lovers. Okay, y'all showing out today, huh? And we have the Six of Wands. Okay, Gemini. All right. I feel like you are fighting for something. You're fighting to maintain your individuality from a situation. It could be in regards to romance or friendship, but you're just not trying to be tied down in any way, shape, or form. You're not trying to commit to something that does not make sense for what you are needing right now. And that is entirely fair. But I do feel like you are getting a lot of communication from different sources, different people. And it's all because they're really trying to just, check up on you, see what's going on. But you're like, bitch, I need my space. Like, hold on for a moment. Let me gather myself first, and then I'll worry about you. You're like, I have no problem with you. Oh, somebody woke up. Hold up. But I don't have any pants on, so I had to lift my camera up and lock my door because my babies love to barge in my room. Just like regular kids. Anyway. Um, but yeah, y'all are really trying to maintain your individuality and like what you guys see fit for yourself because you're just not really in the mood to consider anybody else at this time. And that is totally okay, but just don't be like leading people on or making them feel important if that's not what plan to do, you know, in the next minute. Cause like one moment you're all in, and then the next moment you're like, well, I mean, I know I said that. I know I said that, but you just gotta back off a little bit. There are some opportunities that you will be striving for. I feel like this is a great time for you guys to go for that. So over the next 7 days, you are like preserving your energy, but going for something that you have always wanted to do. And I do feel like it does involve like talking to people, being around people in some way, shape, or form. Having fun with it. Y'all are gonna be having a fun week. Water. Oh no, not the jealousy card. And we have Earth. All right, so water signs, earth signs could be significant here. We have release. And then we have trust and truth. Okay, so you're finding the truth out about something or somebody, and you're going to be forced to cut them out. So maybe that's why you're not really allowing yourself to um, be too consumed in certain connections. I feel like you're more so focused on goals and things that you would like want to do for yourself because it's not like you don't trust anybody. It's just more so like you want people to prove that they are worth being in your space, which is a great mentality to have right now, especially because with what I was talking about before pulling these oracle cards, like I just don't feel like you are like really accepting of anybody right now. You're actually releasing people. Like releasing people. And the people that you're releasing could actually have, these signs and the elements, or it could be a fellow Gemini as well. But I'm gonna go with earth signs. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, being the primary ones that you might have to like end up cutting off because there's some miscommunication there, misunderstandings there. Then we also have water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I don't feel like you might be in agreement with them, but there is some jealousy going on here with regard to like what you could be doing because you're carefree right now. Like you're like I don't have any time for your shenanigans. Like I'm just trying to live and have the experiences that I see for myself. I mean, shit, what they gonna do? What bill are they paying? You know what I mean? All right, we got chemistry. Oh. And then we have engagement reverse. There y'all go with that bullshit. Gemini. I was about to get so happy, but then I saw engagement reverse. Okay, so maybe you're just wanting to enjoy somebody for what they can offer right now. Like you're not looking for anything serious. But I feel like you and this person might have had a conversation about getting married. Oh, yes, I see myself this. I see myself that. I'm recording. I'm glad that I locked my door. But like, I don't know. Y'all always do that. Like, yes, I see this. I see this. I could do this with you. Y'all are so romantic. Oh, so romantic. And then whenever it comes down to it, y'all are like, I know what I said. I know what I said, but and then the other person's like, are you serious? And then you're like, yeah. You're like, yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And then they're like, okay, well, now I don't want to talk to you. And then you're like, oh, no, don't go anywhere. And then the other person's like, no, I have to go. No shenanigans on either side. Like, so y'all got to understand, if somebody wants to go, let them go, okay? Especially if you are not trying to be on the same bandwidth with them whenever y'all were talking about moving forward. So you got to understand and let them go do them. You do you. Stop, talking all the sweet nothings to people, because sometimes it is very convincing, okay? But whatever, do what thou wilt, okay? And that is all that I have for you guys. So again, like I was trying to say before, I'm going to speak on my SOULCRAFT journey. Let me type this up before I put it in the description. So the SOULCRAFT journey is going to be a completely like immersive experience. It is going to be a unisex co-ed type deal. Like everybody is welcome to come, because there's a lot of things that go on a daily basis when it comes down to spirituality and people getting in tune with themselves, releasing things that they need to let go of, and just knowing who they are and not who someone tells them to be. I feel like a lot of us struggle with that. And also like understanding your power and how to utilize it. That's what the SOULCRAFT journey is going to be. It is going to be a 3-day event. If you do live in Atlanta and obviously you got a place to stay out there or whatever, you're welcome to like go home and then come back for the next day's festivities. Or if you want to like stay the entire time, I feel like that'll be pretty dope. We'll have great food, great camaraderie, getting to know the community, especially the IFA community out there. So with me, I'm IFA, and I also am a African Vodun practitioner as well. So you'll be with a lot of like elevated people who are calm, balanced, have something to offer, whatever you're looking for, right? The activities that will be present there are like mediumship from me, Reiki healing, and we're also going to be doing rebirth ceremonies. And I feel like that will be very important for a lot of people, because there are some things that people have missed out on, like during their formative years, that we will kind of like be recapturing and then building on. It's going to be a very beautiful. I sound like Glorilla. It's going to be a very beautiful experience, and one where you can literally make friends like that will last for a lifetime. So the date for the SOULCRAFT journey is October 23rd. October 23rd. Hopefully I see you guys there. And if you want to reserve your spot, please go to my website, my booking page, hoodoohomegirllafleur.as.me. That's where you can reserve your spot. And, I hope I see you guys there. Thank y'all so much for watching. And I'll be posting on my Instagram too, more on that. And I know y'all been on my ass about this TikTok stuff. It's just so much that goes on there. Like my mind, okay, I gotta really get myself together before going to TikTok, okay? It's just too much that go on there, okay? Just way too much. And it's like such a small screen for it. And I'm just like, yeah. Auntie mode activated, guys. So don't judge me right now. I will get it together and start posting on TikTok soon. But I don't have the energy for that right now. Eventually, yes, but okay. Thank y'all so much, and y'all take care.